What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy I'm from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at y'all with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what we got going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs in love. Hopefully y'all doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I would love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw here was Aquarius. So let's go ahead and get it started. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Hope y'all are well, and let's see what we got going on. And hey, everybody, thank you all so much for tuning in. Starting out here with the Aquarius, let's see what's up, baby. Messages here for Team Aqua. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information is showing up here, please, for the lovely zodiac sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aquarius, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for the Aquarius gang? Aqua. Overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands in reverse. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here potentially with a fire sign like an Aries, Sag, or a Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the Knight of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, Aquarius, is going to be the World card. So let's see what information we have in store for you. Coming into your next 24 hours, Aquarius, we have the Knight of Wands here in reverse paired with the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So it kind of feels to me here for you, Aqua, that you're kind of in a space here right now where you're walking away from some sort of instability. It does seem to me like something here isn't frequent or something here isn't stable enough for you. So I think that ultimately you're kind of calling it quits. I mean, having a look at what you're dealing with here, being the Knight of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups reversed usually tends to represent an energy that isn't forward moving. So let's say we're talking about a relationship here for a second, Aquarius. If you're connecting with somebody romantically here, they're not doing much of anything. It kind of seems to me like the person here isn't really romantic. They're not really interested in going out. They don't want to do dates. They don't want to do cute shit. They don't want to have a fun time. It's kind of like you're connecting with a person and it's like, why bother having a romantic connection? Because where's the romance, you know? So I kind of feel that vibe here. So for those of you that are dealing with somebody romantically, it's like, how could this be a romantic connection when there's a giant lack of romance? Looking at the outcome here being the World card, you know, World card here represents time to kind of end this situation and see what else is out there. Now, if it's not about ending something that is a quote-unquote romantic connection, this very well likely could be the energy of ending a job, maybe walking out of a certain working situation that isn't really providing you with the funds that you need. It doesn't seem to me like they're giving much of anything here with the Knight of Cups reversed. And with that being said, if you're dealing with a job that you don't really feel is providing much and you kind of just don't really feel like it's worth it, well, you're getting ready here to go ahead and seek out your other options. So Aquarius, the general gist here of what I'm seeing for your next 24 hours is something is not up to par. Something here is not giving you what it's supposed to, and at the end of the day, I think you're very tired here of waiting to get what you know you're worthy and deserving of, so you're going to kind of seek out your other options. All right, Aquarius, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we started out here with the air signs for today. We're going to go ahead and do air, fire, earth, water. Jumping on into the fire, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Aries gang. What is going on, baby? Messages for Team Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Aries, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on here for the Aries? Give me 1 second, y'all. Thank you very much. Starting out here with the overall energy for you is going to be the Judgment card. So you could be connecting with a Scorpio for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have here the 10 of Wands in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have the 7 of Pentacles. And looking at the outcome for you, Aries, is going to be the 5 of Cups. Okay. Coming into your next 24 hours, let's see what's going on, baby. Well, we start out here with the Judgment, then we move here into the 10 of Wands in reverse. So it kind of feels to me like you're giving yourself a chance to cool off or cool down, Aries, is what it looks like to me. I think that in your next 24 hours, patience is going to be something huge that's coming up, okay? We all have heard the terminology that patience is a virtue. Well, you are embodying that virtue here in your next 24 hours. I feel here for you, Aries, it's like patience is a virtue, and I need some of that right now. So you're taking the time to cool down. I feel like you're not going to be very reactive in the next 24 hours. You're going to be a very responsive kind of person. You know, instead of allowing yourself to kind of channel any sort of negativity into rage, I feel like you're going to be letting it out more on the emotional spectrum. Looking at the outcome here being the Five of Cups. Five of Cups is a card that could represent disappointment. It could represent grief. It could represent sadness. So I kind of feel like instead of a situation being processed into rage, it almost feels to me here that you're allowing yourself to emotionally process something because you're kind of disappointed in the actions of another person. It's kind of that saying of like, I'm not mad, but I'm disappointed. You know, that hits different, right? Do you remember back in the day when you were a child or when you were younger and your mom would sit there and look at you and say, well, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. You know, that would always be like, ugh, really? That's how you're feeling, huh? But that's kind of the energy that I think is coming through here for you, Aries. It's like, I'm not mad, but I'm disappointed. So instead of allowing, some sort of situation in your life to bother you and make you really angry, I think that you're ultimately tapping more into the energy of disappointment, where you could be disappointed in how a situation plays out, in the actions of another person, however it ends up happening for you. But, you know, you end up letting it out emotionally differently, right? Instead of letting it out in rage, you're just going to be disappointed about something, process it emotionally, and ultimately let it go that way, okay? So that's what I see coming in here for you. Of course, though, do take it how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't, all right? All right, Aries, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our fire. We also did our air, jumping on into the earth sign. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Virgo gang. What's up, baby? Messages for the Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours? All right, Team Virgo, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Virgo, overall energy for you is going to be the Sun card. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Leo for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have the Three of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Lovers. And then looking at the outcome for you, Virgo, is going to be the Three of Wands in the reverse position. So let's take a look here and see what's up here for you. Well, coming into your next 24 hours, Sun here to the Three of Swords in reverse. Kind of feels to me here for you, Virgo, you're pretty happy that you moved past something. I definitely feel like there is some sort of victory here in reference to moving past an emotional situation. It looks to me like you have freedom or have regained your freedom from some sort of emotional situation that was definitely very much so a part of your life. You know, looking at what you're dealing with here being the Lovers, I feel like it's like now that a negative situation no longer has my attention, I get to redirect my attention into all the things I love, and that's what's been making you so happy. You know, when we have situations in our lives that can be really tough and rough to overcome, they can grab our attention and take our attention away from everything that we love and care about, and it can be a really rough experience. But now that you have the focus and the ability to tap back and connect with the things that you love, you genuinely feel at ease. Looking at the outcome here for you being the Three of Wands reversed, Three of Wands in the reverse position here represents you're so glad that you can turn that chapter that was really crappy and allow it to, you know, turn to the last page. You're like allowed here to end a chapter in your life that no longer needs to bother you, and you get to start a new chapter reconnecting with the things you love and being in a more high vibrational space. So Virgo, really lovely message here for you. Super happy. I see you jumping back into happier and positive vibrations as you can close out a chapter of your life that was a little rough. Okay, very good. Congratulations and cheers to you. I like that. Okay, all the power to you, Virgo. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, oh, I almost dropped like all those tarot cards on the floor. Thankfully, I didn't, because that would have been painful. Well, not painful, but would have been stressful. Okay, I don't know about y'all, but I have this thing where if anything falls on the floor, I immediately am like, ugh, I just don't feel like picking it up, you know? All right, anyways, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did the air, we did the air, we did the fire, we did the earth, jumping on into the water. Let's see what's going on here for the birthday peeps. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the Scorpio gang, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24. Scorpio, I want to wish you all a very happy birthday and a happy Scorpio season. Hope it's been well here for you so far. And let's go ahead and see what's up. We're going to have ourselves one last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on here for the Scorpio gang, okay? Let's go ahead and take a look. Scorpio, overall energy here for you is going to be the 4 cups in the reverse position. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here with a water sign for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have here the Death card, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We have here the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, Scorpio, is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. So Scorpios, let's see what's going on here for your next 24. Coming into your next 24, 4 of Cups reversed here to the Death card upright. Immediately what this vibration is giving me is you're in a space where it's time for some change. 4 cups reverse usually represents it's time to completely ignore something and move on entirely. So with the Death card being accompanied by that, the Death card also represents change and transformation. The Death card is also the card that represents your zodiac, Scorpio, so you're showing up in this reading. So something in your life has to change. Having a look at what you're dealing with here, you're dealing with 3 of Pentacles reverse, so chances are whatever needs to change in your life at this time is dealing with situations that don't seem to be putting enough effort in, or people, right? It could be a person, place, or thing, but it feels to me like you're connecting with individuals that are very much so not putting in any work whatsoever. It's like, how do I get to deal with people who aren't willing to deal with me? How could I grow with people who won't grow with me? How could I transform and change with people who won't do the same thing with me? It's like you're searching for a 6 of Pentacles situation, but you get the 3 of Pentacles reversed instead. So you're really tired of connecting with energies that are not compatible with you. And looking at the outcome here being the Ace of Pentacles, it's like, all right, it's time for me to take the opportunity now to see what else is out there that is genuinely going to be compatible with me. So if you're dealing with people in romance, this might be the time where you're cutting off those connections because you're just recognizing your incompatibility and you're realizing that it's time to go back on the market and find who will be compatible with me. You know, if it's the same thing about work and your job just doesn't resonate or sit well with you anymore, it's time to search for jobs that would be compatible with you. You know, you're looking for a 6 of Pentacles situation where everything is equal give and take, and where you can find somebody who's willing to put in the same amount of effort and energy as you're willing to put into them, or a situation vice versa. So you're in a space right now where I think you're just tired of people's lack of effort and people's lazy attempts to connect, especially for those of you dealing with love, right? You're really tired of people's lazy ways of trying to connect in love because it's not really much of a connection, you know? You want extravagance. You're like, I'm a fucking Scorpio. I deserve to be treated like royalty, you know? Show me that you give a shit about me. Show me that you care. Show me some effort. So I definitely see here for many of you Scorpios, you're just going to take the opportunity here to explore what else is out there. Something here is definitely not fulfilling, so I see you guys kind of ending it. All right, Scorpio. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our first batch of zodiac signs for today. Jumping back on into our air sign, let's go ahead and have a look here at the Libra. All right, what do we got going on here for the Libra, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Libra, we're going to get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty fantastic stuff. What do we got going on for the Libra gang? Libra, overall energy for you, oh boy, is going to be here the 9 of Swords. 9 of Swords energy could represent anxiety. You could be a little anxious. Could represent the energy of being a little frustrated or stressed out and things of that nature. Having a look here into your current energy, we have the Strength in reverse, looking at what you're dealing with. We have here the 2 of Wands reversed, and then looking at the outcome for you, Libra, we have the Magician in reverse. So I definitely feel like your next 24 hours is going to be one of those days where you're trying to avoid your feelings as much as possible. It's like, ugh, I don't want to feel this way. I just don't want to feel it. I want to avoid it. I want to escape, but it seems damn near impossible. Looking at, you know, your current energy over here being the Strength card, in the reverse position, Strength in the reverse usually tends to represent that you're in a space right now where you don't feel like you have the strength to push away this intense and very deep kind of feeling. And having a look at what you're dealing with here being the 2 of Wands reversed, that's another card that kind of represents feeling trapped, because considering it's in the reverse position, it's like, I don't feel like I can go in any kind of direction. So you feel kind of trapped right now with this weird vibration. You know, maybe it's just stress, maybe it's anxiety, maybe it's just you have an intense amount of things going on and you're very overwhelmed in your next 24 hours, but it's like, I wish I could just escape this feeling. Looking at the outcome here being the Magician reverse tends to represent that you're trying to not connect or show up and feel what you're feeling. It's like you're trying to detach and go in hermit mode and recluse. So here's my best advice. You know, some days, I have days where some days I'm just really anxious, don't know why. I have other days where I'm really stressed. I have some days where I'm just really overwhelmed. It's natural. Humanity feels that. We all feel that. And I think it's more than healthy and normal for everybody to experience that. And I think that if tomorrow's just a bit of an off day for you, Libra, don't fight it, don't resist it, but instead just accept it for what it is. For example, I tell people this all the time. Take it from a person who's suffered like so many panic attacks in their lifetime. This is how you work through things, man. Sometimes you just got to accept it. For example, when you're having a panic attack, what's the worst thing you can do? You can try to fight it. That's not a great idea. You can try to run away from it, and that's not a great idea either. You ever try to do those two things during a panic attack? Well, you try to fight and resist the panic attack, and then it builds more panic. You try to run away from it, and then you realize you can't escape it. So more panic sets in. How do you counter a panic attack? Well, you give in. You let go. You allow the panic attack to come on and to consume you, and it will pass. Because as you allow it to happen, it will pass. It will subside like that. And I had to learn to just let go and accept the situations in front of me. I've had to learn a long time ago. It's like, if you're just having a bad day sometimes, it's okay to just accept that it's a bad day. If you're having a stressing time, if you're really stressed and overwhelmed, it's okay to say, you know what, fuck, I'm just having a really stressful and overwhelming day. By allowing yourself to just give into the energies you're in, which are normal, it allows it to be a lot less of a stressful time instead of trying to fight it or trying to make it any different. Sometimes you just got to accept the day for what it is and move on, because you know what? Tomorrow will probably be 10 times better. Okay? So, of course, it's not going to resonate to every Libra out there, but Libra, if it happens to be a bit of an off day for you in the next 24 hours, don't fight it. Don't try to run away from it. Just accept it for what it is. And guess what? Tomorrow will be a better day. All right, Libra, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we did our water, jumping on into our earth sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely our fire sign. Thank you. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Sagittarian gang. What's up, baby? Messages for the Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Saggy, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Sagittarian, overall energy for you is going to be the King of Swords. So you could be connecting here potentially with an air sign for some of you. Having a look at your current energy, we have the 10 of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the 5 of Wands. And looking at the outcome for you, Sagittarian, is going to be the 2 of Wands. So let's see what's going on here for you. All right, Sagittarian, having a look here into your next 24 hours. King of Swords to the 10 of Swords in reverse. Right off the bat for you, Sagittarius, I feel like something isn't over, but your boundaries are definitely getting set higher. I kind of feel like this is about you realizing that it's time to enforce these boundaries so that people can no longer overstep them. Having a look at what you're dealing with here being the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands kind of represents somebody here pushing the barrier a bit. I feel like there's somebody in your life who's potentially trying to trigger you, bother you, push the barrier. There's someone here who's trying to push your boundaries, and I feel like this is you saying, nope, it's time to totally reinforce them. It's time for people to understand that they don't have the ability to walk all over me. They don't have the ability here to completely move all over me or walk all over me. I'm going to show them exactly what my boundaries are, and I'm not going to let people affect me. So maybe there's somebody here trying to push your buttons, and guess what? You're going to go ahead with the King of Swords over here and totally make sure that your boundaries are reinforced. Having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 2 of Wands. With the 2 of Wands coming into play here for you, you're recognizing there's 2 ways you can react to people who want to push your buttons, okay? 2 of Wands coming into play. You can react in the manner of allowing them to have the ability to push your buttons, or you can recognize that you're the one that has the power and you can dismiss them. Point blank, motherfucking period, okay? So that's what I feel in store here for you. Of course, do take it how it resonates in the format that it resonates to you, and if it's not your story, absolutely no worries. But yeah, you're showing somebody here who has the power, and I think it's a boss freaking move, all right? All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, Sagittarius, we finished up your read here. Thank you for tuning in. So, we did the air, we did the fire, jumping on into the earth sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing, Taurus gang, let's see what's going on, baby. Messages for Team Taurus here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the beautiful zodiac sign of the Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Taurus, we're going to go ahead and gather ourselves 2 more shuffles, and then we'll see what we got going on for the bull gang, baby. Hopefully, the bulls are doing well. Let's see what's up here for you, okay? Taurus, overall energy for you is going to be the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with an earth sign for a few of you. Taking a look here at your current energy, we do have the 6 of Swords in reverse. Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with, we do have the 8 of Cups. And then lastly for you is going to be the Moon card. Okay, taking a look here into your next 24 hours, Taurus. Let's see what is going on here for you. So we have the 7 of Pentacles reversed, and then we do have here the 6 of Swords in reverse. So looking at your overall energy to your current, kind of feels to me like you're choosing to no longer make much of an investment in a situation. You're choosing to go backwards instead of go forwards. So for example, Taurus, let's say you were thinking about growing, let's say you were thinking about taking a relationship to the next level. This might be the energy of realizing maybe we need to slow down a bit. Maybe instead of taking it to the next level, let's slow down a little bit and we'll go ahead and take a step back, you know? Let's say you're dealing with a situation with work where, you know, you might have gotten promoted. Maybe you're not interested in the promotion and it's like, I kind of want to stay where I'm at until I'm ready for it. I kind of feel like you're in a space here right now where you just aren't ready for something, or you're not ready for the next level, Taurus. Ultimately, you want to kind of stay where you are, and then when you feel ready, you're more than ready to go ahead and go for it, you know? So looking at what you're dealing with here, 8 of Cups, it's like you're walking away from an opportunity for growth, or you're walking away from an opportunity for more than what you can handle right now at this time. Something seems like it's too much to handle for you, and you're more comfortable kind of staying where you're at, okay? Having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Moon card. So with the Moon card coming into play here for you, Taurus, especially being the outcome, it does represent that emotionally it might be a little upsetting to have to take a step back instead of continuing to, you know, grow a little bit more in a situation. But whether or not somebody else is disappointed about your decisions, you got to do what you got to do when you feel ready. Okay, so that's what I feel here for you moving into your next 24 hours, Taurian. It's kind of just like, listen, at the end of the day, there might be an opportunity for more growth, or there might be an opportunity to make something more than what it already is, but I just don't feel like I'm ready for it. You know, I'm not ready for the next step is what I keep hearing for you from my guides. And I'm not sure exactly what that next step is specifically to you, but if you feel like you're not ready for it yet and you're comfortable where you're at, you don't have to do anything about it, you know? So that's what I see happening here for you. Do take it how it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. That was definitely an interesting one though. Didn't come out the way I expected it to. Definitely felt like there would have been another message at bay, but that's what we got here for you, Taurus. So of course, take it how it resonates and leave it if it doesn't. All right, my bull gang, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up the air, we did the fire, we did the earth, hopping on into the water. Let's see what we got going on here for the lovely and amazing Cancer gang. What's up, baby? Messages for Team Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the lovely zodiac sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Cancer, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and then we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. What do we got going on? Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the 4 of Pentacles in the reverse position. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here with possibly an earth sign like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Queen of Pentacles. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have here the 10 of Cups in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you is going to be the 5 of Pentacles. So let's see what's in store here for you. All right, Cancer, so coming into your next 24 hours, 4 of Pentacles reversed here all the way to the Queen of Pentacles. It kind of seems to me for many of you that you're definitely in a space right now where you're letting go, and it looks to me like you're focusing a little bit more on yourself here. I do feel like the 4 of Pentacles reversed is realizing there's a lot I've been holding on to lately. So because I've been holding on to so much, I just need to connect with myself. I need to be kind to myself. I definitely feel a day of self-care incoming for you in the next 24 hours. It's like I've just been holding on to a lot lately, and it's time to kind of just have like a good moment to love myself, to comfort myself, and to just take a look at what I've been dealing with lately and just de-stress. So I feel like many of you is going to be a day for like tomorrow, for many of you, it's going to be a day of self-care and de-stressing because you've just been dealing with a lot. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot at work. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot in life. However it resonates to you is how it resonates to you, but it just feels like life's been a little intense, okay? So if that happens to be your story, Cancer, tomorrow's going to be one of those days where it's like, let's let it all go and let's relax, okay? Taking a look here at what it is you're dealing with. You're dealing with the 10 of Cups reversed. 10 of Cups reversed usually represents being displeased and not being fulfilled with certain scenarios and situations in your life. So if there's anything recently, Cancer, that's kind of displeasing you, not making you particularly happy, you know, you're just trying to let all that go and just realize I need to separate myself from all that shit. You know, looking at the outcome here being the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles says, I need to separate myself from everything bothering me, everything I'm unhappy with, and I need to let go, and I need to just have a good day tomorrow. So I feel like many of you are going to do everything in your power to just make it a good day. It's going to be a big day of self-care. It's time to relax, chillax, let go of all the bullshit, inhale the good shit, exhale the bullshit, and you'll deal with it at a later time. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. So enjoy your day of self-care. You know, sometimes we all need a break. We just need to let everything go and relax and chill, and we can deal with the problems later. So Cancers, enjoy it. It seems to be a pretty decent day for you, and I think you're going to enjoy that big day of self-care. Okay? All right, Cancer, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up our second batch of zodiac signs for today's daily reading. Now moving on to the last and final batch. Now jumping back into the air sign. Let's see what's up here for the Gemini, baby. What do we got going on? What messages do we got showing up here for the Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Gemini? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Gemini, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what we got going on, baby. Hopefully all is well with the Gemini gang. What is going on? Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the Queen of Wands in the reverse position. So you could be connecting here possibly with a fire sign like an Aries, Sagittarian, or a Leo. Having a look at your current energy, we have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we do have here the Strength in reverse, and looking at the outcome for you, Gemini peeps, is going to be the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse position. So let's see what's going on here for you. Well, Gemini, coming into your next 24 hours, Queen of Wands reverse to the Queen of Swords in reverse. It already kind of feels to me that you're choosing to not talk to someone. I kind of feel like contact here is being cut off, and you're choosing not to talk to somebody because somebody here is rather bitchy. I kind of feel that energy. Somebody here has a really negative attitude or potentially a nasty attitude, and looking at what you're dealing with here being the Strength in reverse, it's like, I don't have the patience to put up with this, okay? If somebody's going to keep delivering me this negative ass energy, I'm not so sure I can refrain from reacting back. So Geminis, I feel like you're kind of doing everything in your power tomorrow to kind of cut off communication with somebody, especially if they're in a really bad mood, because somebody seems very projecting, okay? Like in the next 24 hours, they're going to project a lot. Like they're in a bad mood, so everybody's got to be in a bad mood. And I hate that shit, you know? I hate when one person is in a bad place, so everybody else has to suffer. That's like one of the worst things that can happen. So I kind of feel that vibe, you know? Not sure who it is specifically. It could be anybody, friend, family member, lover. But somebody here is in a bad mood, and it's like, okay, don't want to feel that person's wrath. Don't want to deal with it. So looking at the outcome here, Queen of Pentacles reversed. I'm not going to offer my help, my support, none of that. I'm just going to keep them at bay, okay? It's going to be one of those days where I don't talk to them. They can do them, and I'm going to do me. All right, baby, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all of the air signs for today. Jumping back on into our fire, let's have a look here at the Leo. All right, what do we got going on here for Team Leo, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac signs of Leo? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Leo, let's get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Leo, overall energy here is going to be the Ten of Swords. So right off the bat, you could be connecting here potentially with a air sign for a few of you. Having a look at your current energy, we do have here the Temperance in reverse. Looking at what it is you're dealing with, we have the Hangman in reverse, and looking at the outcome for the Leo peeps is going to be the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. So let's see what's in store here for the Leo. All right, Leo, excuse me for one moment. Thank you very much. So, Leo, coming into your next 24 hours, Ten of Swords here to the Temperance in reverse. Kind of feels to me like you are not particularly happy with an ending that's happening here, but it's sad, but it's necessary. Oh, that was an old title on one of my old tarot readings from like years ago. I don't remember what zodiac sign that was for. It might have been for either Scorpio or Cancer, but I remember a reading I titled back a long time ago. It was called It's Sad, But It's Necessary. And I feel like that is the message for you moving into your next 24 hours, Leo. There is a sad situation occurring, but it's necessary. So the ending might be something you're not particularly happy with, but it's necessary for you. Looking at what it is you're dealing with the Hangman reversed, which already means that you've been released. So I kind of feel like somebody here has chosen to remove themselves from your life, and even if you're not happy about it, you know that holding on to somebody who's not holding on to you is only going to keep you stuck. You know, if you watch my channel, you know my popular saying, never stay stuck on somebody who is not stuck on you. Never wait on somebody who isn't waiting on you, you know? At the end of the day, all that does is create stagnancy and keep you trapped while the other person's moving forward and doing their own thing. So, Leo, for you, you're kind of just realizing I'm not happy having to detach, but I can already realize that this person's let me go, and considering they've done that, I got to do the same. So looking at the outcome here being the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position, it represents a change, but a change that you're not particularly happy with, kind of like how I mentioned with the Temperance reverse to the Ten of Swords. So Leos, it's sad, but it's necessary, you know? The reason why it's necessary is because you don't want to keep yourself stuck, especially if you're not going to progress and move forward. If you're waiting on somebody who isn't waiting on you, nothing's going to happen for you. You're just going to be waiting and waiting and waiting until one day you decide to move on. So for those of you that resonate with this, it's rough. I'm sorry. I know it sucks and it's not the greatest thing to hear, but you know, I'd rather tell you guys the best thing you can do for yourselves, even if you may not entirely like it, rather than see you guys stay stuck and hurt for so long when it doesn't have to be that way. So hopefully this reading can help in any way that it needs to. It's sad, but it's necessary. Never wait on somebody who isn't waiting on you. All right, Team Leos, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So, all the fire signs are done for today. All the air signs are done for today. Jumping on into the earth sign now. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the lovely and amazing Capricorn. What do we got going on, baby? Messages for the Cappy. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what information do we got showing up here, please, for the Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, let's get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up, baby. Hopefully all is well. Capricorn, overall energy here for you is going to be the Four of Swords in reverse. So you could be connecting here potentially with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Having a look at your current energy, we do have the Empress in reverse. Looking at what you're dealing with, we have here the Emperor, okay? And then the outcome for you, Capricorn, is going to be the Eight of Cups in reverse. So you have the Emperor and the Empress all in one reading. Okay, Cappy. Looking into your next 24 hours, let's see what's up. Well, we got here the Four of Swords reversed, and we have here the Empress reversed. So it kind of feels to me right off the bat, you're moving back into a space where maybe you're not entirely feeling secure. Empress in reverse could represent not feeling secure. It could represent not feeling entirely content, or feeling like there is a level of stagnancy that you're in. There's like this lack of growth. And your Emperor part, right? Looking at what you're dealing with being the Emperor side of yourself, Capricorn, is very discontent, okay? The Emperor is the masculine and the Empress is the feminine. So your feminine side is not content and your masculine side is not content either. Because your masculine side says, there is so much that I want to do, there is so much growth I want to achieve, there is so much I want to happen, but I just feel like I'm not growing. And looking at the outcome here being the Eight of Cups reversed here represents you feel trapped and you feel like you can't get out of this energy. So it's like for Capricorn, I feel like you're in a place where it's hard to be motivated. It's hard to be motivated to grow, or it's hard to be motivated to get things done, no matter how much willpower you have or how much drive and desire you have to want certain things done. Emotionally, you just don't feel like you have the juice to do it. Here's the thing, right? It is incredibly easy to do shit when we are in a great place mentally. It's incredibly easy when we have tons of mental energy and when we feel ready and excited to get things done. For example, if we feel very well motivated and we have tons of mental energy, anything is easy to accomplish. But let's say for a moment, we're not feeling all that motivated and we don't have all that much mental energy. Then it becomes significantly harder to even do the simplest of tasks. So you're finding yourself in a spot right now, Capricorn, where you have a lot of desire, but there's a big lack of motivation and there's a big lack of emotional energy and mental energy to get shit done. Now, what I find when I find myself in this type of vibration, what I find of how to fix it is you have to be willing to take a break. Now, your desire and your masculine side, the Emperor, is going to tell you, Capricorn, don't take a break, get shit done. Okay? That's what the Emperor is going to say. But if you want to be willing to get shit done, you need to make the Empress reverse to become the Empress upright again, which is going to require rest and rejuvenation. So let's say any Capricorns right now resonate with this. Maybe this resonates with you towards work or love or whatever. If you feel unmotivated, but you have tons of desire, but because you're so unmotivated and because you lack mental energy, it's hard to complete and grow and do what you want to do. If this is your reading, you need a break and you need a reset. You got to hit the reset button. You got to recharge the batteries. You got to take a break. And you got to get more sleep, okay? Because the more that you keep trying when you already feel unmotivated, the worse it's going to make you feel. So my best advice for any Capricorn feeling this way is take a break from whatever you're working on right now. Whether you're working on a relationship, whether you're working on your job, whether you're working on yourself. The better of a break or the more of a break you can take, it gives you the more time to recharge. And once you recharge and you feel fresh and ready again to get out there and make shit happen, then you can be able to do so. So for any Capricorns feeling this way, it's time to recharge those batteries. Come back fresh and then jump back right into what you're doing. Okay? All right, Capricorn, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we finished up all the earth signs, all of the air, and all of the fire. Going on to the last zodiac sign for today. Let's go ahead and have a look here and see what we got going on for the Pisces. I can't believe we're almost done, man. It's only been 37 minutes. From the recording here so far. Jesus, man. This was like one of the quickest daily readings I've done in a while. I didn't intend to do it that way, but damn, we flew through the signs today. By the way, for the 195 people in the chat, if y'all could drop a like, I'd appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. Really, really, really appreciate it, okay? All right, baby, jumping on into it. Let's see what we got going on here for the Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What information do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Piscean, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on, baby. Hopefully all is well. Pisces, overall energy for you is going to be the Strength card. So you could be connecting here potentially with a Leo for a few of you. Having a look here into your current energy, we do have the High Priestess reversed, looking at what it is you're dealing with. We have the Ace of Swords reversed, and looking at the outcome for you, Piscean, is going to be the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. So let's see what we got going on here for Team Pisces. Well, Pisces, coming into your next 24 hours, Strength card here to the Empress in reverse. Or sorry, not the Empress, the High Priestess reversed. You could be dealing with the Pisces, could be dealing with a Leo. I feel like you're holding back right now from what you're feeling intuitively because you don't really want to believe it. This isn't going to resonate to every Pisces, but sometimes when we know that something's true, but we don't want it to be true, we just choose not to listen to our intuition. It happens all the time. It happens to me. You know, I have plenty of moments where I know my intuition's correct, but I just don't want to believe it. So because that's the case, I ignore what my intuition's telling me. So I feel like that seems to be the vibration here for many of you in the next 24 hours. It's like, you know what your intuition's telling you. You know the truth. You have the gut feeling that something here is true, but you want to deny it. You don't want to believe it because if you do, maybe you're not particularly happy with whatever this truth is. But regardless, though, for you, Piscean, looking at the outcome here, being the Seven of Wands reversed, Seven of Wands in the reverse position represents, even if you want to be able to try to cut out what the truth truly is, you can't do it. because Seven of Wands reversed means you can't resist it, right? You can't resist what the truth actually is, okay? So I feel here for you, Pisces, moving into your next 24 hours, I think intuitively you're picking up on something. And no matter how much you don't want to believe it, no matter how much you don't want to think about it or feel it or believe it to be true, you can't ignore the feeling. You know it is what it is. And it's going to be one of those days where you have to connect with what your intuition's truly telling you, no matter how much you try to shut it out or tune it out. So it's going to be confronting truths, even if those truths are harsh. And, you know, I always tell people I think it's best to confront the truth rather than to avoid it. I mean, at the end of the day, avoiding it's going to do nothing for you. And even if even if the truth's a little harsh, it's like it's better to be honest with yourself than to not be, because knowing and having that knowledge and having information about what truth truly is what gives you the ability to make the right decisions for you going forward. So Piscean, that's what I see here for you. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But I feel like you know something to be true. You have a gut feeling. You have intuitive abilities. And with this intuitive gut feeling, no matter how much you want to ignore it, it's going to be pretty impossible to do so. And it's like, all right, it's time to listen to my intuition. It's time to listen to what my guides are telling me. And even if I don't like it, I got to face whatever this truth is. Okay? And like I said, dealing with truth, embracing truth, it's what helps you make the best decisions going forward. Okay? All right, Pisces, let's go ahead and keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Piscean, for tuning in. And of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. All right? All right, everybody. But with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much, man, for coming out to today's daily reading. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If it resonates, let me know down in the comments down below. Shout out to the people that come out Monday through Friday. Thank you for your love, everybody. Thank you for your support. You're super duper appreciated. I'm unsure if anybody sent in any donations today, but if anybody did happen to send them in and I didn't see it, thank you. Appreciate your donations. They help out a lot more than you know. Really appreciate your generosity. Speaking of donations, Pisces Love 5, thank you for the $4.99. Thanks as always, Aunt. You've been so spot on, and I can finally donate. Sending you good vibes as always, and happy Taco Tuesday. Thank you, my love. I really appreciate that. Happy Taco Tuesday to you as well. Super duper appreciate it, and thank you for your generosity. But regardless, guys, just wanted to say thank you for those who donate, for those that are members. Of course, special thank you to my moderators. Thank you guys for the wonderful work that you do day in and day out here for the daily readings and for all the live streams that I ever do. Thank you guys for your genuine consistency and hard work. It's really friggin' appreciated, y'all. Thank you so much. I did want to mention that for everybody in the chat, if you could drop a like, that'd be awesome. And of course, if anybody here is new, if you love this channel, if you fuck with the channel and you fuck with the vibes, come on down and subscribe. If you had a good time here, definitely consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it, and I'd be more than happy to welcome you here into the Soul family. Coming up today, actually, I uploaded the Leo reading for November 2022. So if you're a Leo, check out your November reading. It's posted today for November. Coming up tomorrow is going to be the Virgo and the Libra. So Virgo and Libra, you'll be up for November 2022 tomorrow for the monthly tarot. So feel free to tune in and check tomorrow, because you guys will have your videos posted, okay? If you want to follow my social medias, feel free to. I got my Twitter and my Instagram right above my head. But of course, if you want to follow all the social medias that I own and make sure that you're following the proper ones and not somebody impersonating me or trying to scam the audience that we have here, make sure to check the description of every YouTube video, okay? Including this YouTube video as well. I have all of my official social medias in every YouTube video that I post. So if you ever want to make sure that you're following the right CancerMoonsTarot, check the description and you can follow me on all platforms that I use, okay? All right, everybody, with that being said, happy Tuesday. It is a Taco Tuesday. I hope you guys get some yummy food in your belly today and have yourselves a fantastic time. I love each and every single one of you, and I will catch you all in the next video. Guys, take care, much love, and everybody, have yourselves a good one. Later, y'all, and peace.